First opened in the year 2000. A look there at Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the Houston Astros. It's Astros baseball on the show. Next. Dallas Keuchel is on the mound for Houston in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball moving in and out. Not a lot of fun for the hitters.
Ender Inciarte strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Atlanta, left fielder, number 11.
Drilled on the ground to short. Correa over to his left.
And you know, any way you can get on base, you just take it. Here he just puts the ball in play. Doesn't hit it all that hard, but he's able to leg it out at first base, and he's on to start this ball game.
Striding into the box, Eric Ibar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he lays off there 1-0. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Now, you know, Ross is definitely liked by the pitchers, Matt. When they're working both sides of the plate, they tend to be pretty effective when he's making the calls.
And the runner will get back standing.
Keeping an eye on him.
Nobody out, runner on first. Here's the ball swung on and hit high and deep down the left field line. And this will stay fair. Home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. And it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
First baseman, number 5.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Keuchel gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired 1 away. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
You got to be swinging at good pitches. Avoid wasting at bats by going out of the strike zone on this guy.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Into the windup and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Altuve has it on to first, and Markakis is retired 2 away. And with that, let's call on a look at how the Astros line it up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Into the box now, Adonis Garcia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Home half of the first coming up from Minute Maid Park. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. Julio Teheran gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball moving in and out. Not a lot of fun for the hitters.
Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Nip the corner, 2-2.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a change up there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. On the ground near home, but that one rolls foul.
This is turning into a great battle at the plate.
And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back.
Yeah, not what you want to do here in this hostile ballpark. Walk the leadoff guy who just happens to be a threat to go every time he's on first. Tough way to start things out.
George Springer will stand in now following the leadoff walk. And might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It's too high, and he's in there at second with a stolen base.
Boy, I'm not too sure if a good throw would have had him here or not. But you can see he doesn't get on top of his throw down, and it sails on him just a little bit. That's going to allow the runner to dive in safely with a stolen base.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And the first baseman can't get there. No one out with a runner at second. And a foul popped behind the plate. A quick out number 1. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for him here tonight?
Oh, you got to chip away. You're down by 2 after the top of the first, and that doesn't guarantee they're not going to score more runs as this game goes along, but find a way to get yourself back in this game.
Carlos Correa steps in now. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. And once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 1 out and a runner on second base. Still 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
Well, one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
And no problem there for Ibar as this becomes out number 2. Now that we have a chance, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, you remember, growing up, right field wasn't a very important position. But here at this level, it's as important as any. And this man plays it as well as anybody. Very reliable, covers ground, always makes a routine play.
Colby Rasmus is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Braves on top, 2-0. Nick Swisher will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That first pitch change can be...
And a big rip by Swisher, but he comes up empty. It's 0-2.
When a guy like this on the mound has got you down 0-2, that's a tough hole to climb out of.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I smell another changeup coming here before too long.
Could even be right here.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
And you know, pitching's a lot more than just velocity. This guy, he's living proof. If you hit your spots, change speeds, you can get guys out with an 87, 88 mile an hour fastball, and he did it right there.
Tyler Flowers. Keuchel's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Springer has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Yeah, just a little bit late here on the fastball, and this thing's almost by him when he makes contact. Still, he gets pretty good wood on the ball, but not enough to trouble the right fielder.
Standing in now, Jace Peterson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Tap fouled at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply toward the right side. Springer is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Braves, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Carlos Gomez will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Carlos Gomez.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
And he's retired here, 1 away.
Batting 6th.
Yeah, and anytime you can get a guy like this to hit a ball like that, well, you know you've won the battle out there on the mound, and that was a good pitch.
Evan Gaddis now standing in as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him, 1-1. Slider is right there, 83 on the gun. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Luis Valbuena gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is pulled into right. Markakis is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More to come from Houston after this. Michael Bourne steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Hit hard to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word from the dugout is. But here's one more look at it. Man, that's tough to tell if he was out for sure from that angle. And I can see why this was a really tough call on the umpire.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Braves have elected to
So here's
challenge the
one
previous
last look
play.
at the replay. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to rule the runner safe. And boy, I tell you what, I just don't see it here. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for him in this case.
And the review process appears to be coming to an end, so here comes the decision. And he is indeed out at first as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game.
Out at first base.
Here's Ender Inciarte. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Eric Ibar will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike one. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Springer. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, John Singleton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
John Singleton.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Tehran into his motion. Here's the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I think he finally said to himself, all right, look, you've had your chances to hit that off-speed stuff, but now you're getting the fastball at 94. And that wound up finally doing the trick.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Jose Altuve will stand in now. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And the throw by Markakis is too late. He's in there at third.
Yeah, it's not too often that you'll see a first pitch hit and run, but it worked out here. Usually you see it when the batter's ahead in the count. 1-0.
And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. Runners are at second and third with one down. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
To 2-2 now.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there. And he almost...
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. And he is in there.
Well, this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole out there on the mound. This is all his own fault. And both of those runners are going to come around to score on what works out to be a 2-run triple.
Carlos Correa digs in now with 2 already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away.
Well, runs often come in bunches, Matty, and we're going to have to see if that's the case right here. They've got a chance at a big inning.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Ranging back is Inciarte. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the go-ahead run will score on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 3-2 ball game.
Well, they were looking for at least a sac fly here, and fortunately for them, they had the right man for the job at the plate. So nice work to come through and drive home an important run.
Colby Rasmus will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 3 runs already home here. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and no one left on base. 3 innings complete. It's the Astros 3 and the Braves 2. With Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning for Atlanta.
Freeman.
Keuchel sets his sights. First pitch on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Yeah, maybe a little gun-shy there after swinging at that first fastball out of the zone. But now he's got himself in a pretty big hole up there, down 0-2.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. To short, hit hard. Backhanded. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
You talk about a throw eating a guy up at first. Look at how he lets this ball play him. Instead of going out to get the ball, he lets it get too deep. And at that point, it's hard to get those hands into a high enough position, and he can't make the play.
Stepping in now, Adonis Garcia. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Hit in the air to right field. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nick Swisher.
Nick Swisher is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
First pitch on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down, and they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You've got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do now to protect this lead.
Tyler Flowers gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. It seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either, but when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. They trail 3-2. Carlos Gomez is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Center fielder, number 30.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Stepping in, Evan Gattis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. Maybe a spot to pitch out on 0-1.
Well, I think he wants to go, no doubt. Might not be too bad an idea.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is just an excellent pitch right here. Location right at the bottom of the strike zone. And if you don't get him to swing through it, hopefully he's going to hit that ball on the ground somewhere, and you'll get ground ball outs. But they'll take that strikeout for out number 1.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. There goes Gomez. Pitch inside, the throw. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag.
Well, they've got to figure out some way to shut down this running game. And I think it has to start out there on the mound with maybe the guy holding on to the ball a little bit longer or showing a couple different looks, because they've been reading him like a book so far.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. That was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
21.
John Singleton comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1 left for Houston, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Jace Peterson will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Keuchel into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
We'll take a look here at his pitch count. You can see, at least early on, he's been around the plate quite a bit. 36 strikes so far. Now, that's a sign that his location is where it needs to be.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Oh, and this ball is going to get on you quickly down there at the hot corner. That's why they call it the hot corner. He doesn't have a whole lot of time to think about it, and this is all instinct. He goes up the ladder, pulls it down quickly. Nice timing.
This is line to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Eric Ibar. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Gomez. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Atlanta. Still a 3-2 ball game. Jason Castro comes to the plate.